Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself?
I suppose.
But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, really.
My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures.
Those polygons, though.
Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!"
Whoa! Sorry.
No idea how I got so barbaric.
I love the little bald spot he has going on. Hey guys, Dr. Batman here. Today we're going to be playing a game called This is the Police. I think it's safe for me to do the intro now. Yeah, so This is the Police is like a strategy adventure game, and we're going to follow a cop. I think his name was Jack, and we're going to try really hard to get him to his retirement without him like going insane and killing a bunch of people or something. I don't know. Basically, he either is going to become really corrupt or he's going to make it out okay. And knowing our luck, we're probably going to end up with like max corruption because I am not good at making decisions. All of you know I am terrible at making decisions. Let's go ahead and do this thing. Day 1, July 15th, a Monday. Sex maniac! I love the headlines. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. That's us, I think. I think we're Jack. Mark War 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. All right. Well, let's go to work. Man, we drive a piece of crap, too. Come on, start. Do I do? No.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
Is that true?
Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm going to have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Rabble, rabble. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
All right, I think we have options now. I have, I think, one option. Good morning. Ooh, all right. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? The mayor discussed it with me. I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. That's exactly the kind of man he is. You know what? We're going to go with the fun option. I've been expecting the... Oh, cameras go like crazy. Mayor Rogers is dishonorable, a corrupt politician. He's been waiting for an opportunity to get rid of me, the best cop on the force. I'm pretty much John McClane with a little bald spot and a few extra pounds in the oven. All right, here we go. Do you already know the name of your successor? I think it's a new man. Yeah. I think they'll bring in some new blood, a fresh mind, to take a fresh look at the problem. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? No way. If I know anything about Francis Kendrick, that man, when he says something, he means it. He made up his mind to leave. I don't see anything affecting that decision. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about that? All right, I'm gonna pull typical politician here. Just no comment, no comment. No pictures, no pictures. Security. Usually I prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation I've got to say, no comment. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor... Ooh, personal relationship. With the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely. Of course it's the reason. Personal relationships are always important, no matter what anyone says. He's kicking me off so that him and I can go off to the Bahamas or Bermuda. And we're going to have a lovely houseboat there and two small corgi dogs were named Winston and, I don't know, Churchill. Thank you. I think the press conference went really well.
Today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick. I don't know how he knew. I knew he was going to say that. Oh, getting them pills. They're for my anxiety. What? This is for my anxiety, too. Oh, Jack. You and your bald spot. We should name his bald spot.
As
How
soon
about
as
Hubert?
I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
My lover.
White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark.
Oh, he's my
Mayor
man.
Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even
Dreamy.
the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology.
And
He
they
never
should
shied away
apologize.
from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well,
Yeah.
this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Is
Soon
this him
enough, I
asking
won't
me out
be
on a
here at
date?
all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people.
Huh.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero.
Huh.
That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Wow.
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
I think we just got friend-zoned.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Huh. I guess he is kind of a dick.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Winning! Alright, I like Jack. He's alright. We'll keep him around. Alright. Civil servants' wages won't be raised this year. How awful. Jack Boyd on his resignation. Ask the mayor. Jack Boyd confirms police cooperation with the mafia. I'm not exactly sure if that's what I did, but I think it's actually pretty close to what I said. That's, I think, what no comment means, right? Man, you gotta get that starter fixed, dude. Alright, would you like to receive tips about how the game works? Show me what you've got, or I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from my retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. That's totally us. Alright, what are we doing? Yeah, I know nothing about this, so let's just see how it goes. There's stars. I can click on things. Oh, I think these are who I'm working with today. And this is probably like how much they like me, and the star rating, maybe how corrupt they are. I don't know. Let's do it. SWAT. I'm immediately regretting not... Oh, you. Okay, can I... Ah! Go deal with that. You, go deal with that. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. I can send officers. Alright. That's a lot of heavy hitters. Let's send someone that doesn't know what they're doing. Proceed. This. Quick. Proceed. There we go. Hey! I'm learning. Alright, so we're sending police around the city to go take care of problems here as they crop up. So as crime's going down. Is that a storm or a nuclear bomb? I think that was a storm. I hope we didn't just hit nuclear winter. Hit and run, a report. Officers unharmed. Heck yeah. There's a fight. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Hey, everybody levels up. What's this? Suburb armed robbery. Oh god. Alright, 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store. What are you gonna steal from a videotape store? What you get some Blockbuster films? Like, oh, a collection of adult movies. Okay, we need people that are very skilled. Oh, and they're busy. Oh, we are so in trouble. Alright, you. Oh my god, all that's left is prize. Oh, they're gonna die. Okay. Well, go get... Oh, I have someone back. Yes. Alright, there we go. I was gonna say, go get him, Tiger, but this seems like a much better solution. What's this? Fight. A brother and sister... I don't have enough frickin' cops. They're all busy. Can I send SWAT? Can I send SWAT to break a... Alright, looks like we're sending Price on her own. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them. Our security guard is off duty tonight. Price, go get him, Tiger. Oh, she's gonna die. At least it wasn't the armed robbery. Alright, our cops are coming back. Good, good, good. In the ghetto. Assault. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician. What? Dickheads! You leave Charlie alone. Oh man, we're gonna get them. Yeah, Yancey. And oh, I can send up to 3 cops. Do I dare? I think it's early on, so I'm not gonna worry too much. We'll send him with a partner. All right, Yancey and Austin, go get him. Go get him, Tigers. Go get him. All right, Purdy and Kochi are back. Armed robbery in the suburb. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Turn on the siren and loudspeaker and shout the house is surrounded. Knock on the door, open up police. Sneak into the house through an open window. We have probable cause, right? I mean, if we have probable cause, why would we not just break down the door? Then again, they're armed with a shotgun. We're going wild. Sneak into the house through an open window. Oh! I got one of them killed! Oops. Well, they got him. Good job, guys. Oops. I think that's my bad. God. This game is brutal and horrifying. Asano died. I'm suddenly feeling the weight of, like, my decision bearing down on my shoulders here. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Good. That went well. And the fight? How did Price do? Offender escaped, officer unharmed. Good job, Price! Keep up the good work, old lady. You're doing a great job. Oh, boy. Day 1 didn't go so well. I got someone killed. Hey, I did get everybody, though, right? I got all... No, one offender did get away.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all.
Poor guy.
Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages.
Well, I mean, that's what
Heard
happens
about
if you
the
break
look
the
on
law.
his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at
No
a certain
sympathy.
point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Ah,
Called all of
Hubert the
people
bald
on that
spot.
list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
Uh-oh.
$500,000?
Here
Why
it
not
goes.
a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand.
Thank you.
Everyone
Context.
knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events.
That doesn't sound like too bad of a guy.
Avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
Ah, there we go.
Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks,
Wow.
Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
Huh.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into.
Yeah.
I don't go there. Never
Yeah.
have, never will.
Totally. What's his number? No, we're not. Okay. Too soon. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. I love the coffee stain. That's fantastic. Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo the Magnifico comes to Freiburg. Huh. That's gonna mean work for me. Can someone make a techno remix of this car turning over? Like, that'd be great. My grandfather has epilepsy, and recently the seizures have gotten worse. They happen more often, and they all end in tears. The doctors say he needs special new drug. I can only get out of town. I'm the only one in the family who drives. What? You're the only one in your entire family. You don't have friends? You don't have relatives? Really? You couldn't, like, take one of your other relatives and call an Uber? All right, whatever. Can I get these drugs today? We're going to be down an officer if we do that. Yeah, but no, if it was actually me, I'd let him go because, honestly, family does come first over work, in my opinion. So, yes, but I need to be a bit of a hard ass, so come in tomorrow. I have stripes? What? Oh, I can stripe people? Oh, I can stripe people. All right. Who's in charge? Obvious choice. Stovall. Good job, buddy. Who else? You left. You don't get stripes for leaving. I'm sorry. Beasley? I don't even know Beasley. I think he's a detective. Sure. Roy. Just rank up the little guy. All right. Yeah, Beasley. Good job. You're officially head of sewage. I don't know. Start the day. Some smooth jazz or whatever that is. Police Station 3. All right, let's see what's going on. Vandalism at St. John's Cathedral. We receive a frightened call from the local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. This is really upbeat for like all the horror that's taking place in the city. The old yard's tombstones painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seems they are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Gross. What? This seems like a job for Roy and Butch Jr. Go get him, guys. Send both the retards on the case. All right. What's going on here? Atticus Tower. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Oh, man, Roy and Butch. All right. Can we send SWAT? That'd be pretty funny. You know what? Enjoy your scratches. What happens if I don't solve one? I'm just going to leave it alone and see what happens. Labor market. Oh, I can hire people. What? What? Awesome. Andre Donut. Oh, Andre Donut. Absolutely hired. Hito Sogo. Yeah, sure. Let's hire you. We need some more detectives, probably. Ruby Sims, detective. Political views, unknown. All right, fine. You're on shift A. Done. Hiring complete. All right, let's see how the vandalism went. The offender escaped. The officers were unharmed. Well, that was to be expected. I'll hurry up. I want to send you on that, but I don't think I'm going to have time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nah, we'll just see what happens. Vandalism report. The offender escaped. Good. As he should. All right, let's... Suspicious individual at Eddie's Burgers. Eddie's Burgers, really? All right, I think that's supposed to be a pun on Bob's Burgers. A waitress named Milla reports that she just served a chicken... Eddie. Oh, it's like a burger. I get it. A chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating the burger. All right, we're going to give this like an ounce. We're going to send someone that knows what they're doing and someone that has no idea what they're doing. That way it balances out. King Louis nightclub. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. I'm playing this right now. All right. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Why did I send Roy on something else? It would be amazing. Roy, we need you for this. I think, do we have time? 20 seconds? I don't know if Roy will finish in 20 seconds. I want to send, oh, I can send SWAT. Can I send SWAT to the nightclub? SWAT knows who's cool, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm not going to have time for that, but Butch Jr.'s done. Let's send Butch Jr. Butch Jr. knows who's cool. Yeah, he's good at that. Drug sales. All right, this actually is kind of important. An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Of course he is. Okay, Robbins, and take Grant with you. Go hit it, guys. Ooh, Fleet Street. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has... I imagine, like, this is what it would actually be like to be sitting, like, in, you know, police headquarters and listening to calls come in a city. You know, just like, we have a report. Thing slides across your desk. You pick it up. Oh, good. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Just a typical Tuesday in Florida. All right. Who do we got? We don't have a lot of time. Go ahead. I guess we'll do it this way. Send people to know what they're doing, because suicide's no joke, y'all. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. And one night I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month. Are you kidding me? Butch Jr., you betrayed the force? You're going to go work for King Louis nightclub? You dickhead. Mr. Snorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I wasn't cut into me. Fuck you, dickhead. Oh, well, he did pay me. 45 big ones. Sure. Yeah. Butch Jr., go fornicate with yourself. We got money instead. Okay, drug sales. As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer. There's no way that's gonna work. There's no way that is gonna work. But I love the visual of this. Just like, all right, here's the plan. And then like Roy, who's the other moron here, has no idea. He's like, yeah, what's going on? What's going on, Samadhi? We're gonna dress up in trench coats because that's how teenagers dress. Real grunge, you know what I mean? And Roy's like, yeah, totally. I'm completely on board. And Samadhi's like, all right. And then you're gonna buy drugs from the guy. And Roy's like, wait, what? We're going with that one. Here we go. Offender escaped. Oh, well. Then they're chasing a clown outside the frickin' skating rink. Just go back here, damn clowns. Oh, suicide threat. How'd that go? Offender was caught. Officers were unharmed. That's why we sent Staval. Heck yeah. And last one. The waitress had mistaken a retired Officer Frank Nero for a fugitive in question. Yep, sounds about right. End of the day. I think that's probably what we're going to call it for this Let's Play. Actually, I kind of like this game. This is really fun. There's definitely an element to it of like you know the right answer, but you don't want to take the right answer. Like, I mean, obviously, sitting up in the bleachers and watching the clown was the right answer, but it's so much more amusing to put on a trench coat and pretend to be an angsty teen. So let me know what you guys thought of the game down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, it's Troy Star.
Yes?
Go fuck yourself.
Then they're chasing a clown outside the frickin' skating rink. Just go back here, damn clowns.